Welcome to the League of Legends patch preview. In this video, we'll be previewing some of the major changes coming into the next patch for League of Legends. These aren't all the changes coming in the next patch, just some of the major ones. Morello is out at Gamescom for this week, so it's just me this time. Jax has been a problematic champion recently. His base damages are extremely high, and he ends up destroying most of someone's health bar in really early levels. We're hitting the base damage on both Leap Strike and Empower by 15 each. He can still scale into late game and carry for his team, we just don't want him abusing his lane opponents quite so hard. Kayla isn't quite scaling well enough into late game, so we have a few buffs in mind. Her per level stats are going up, and we're buffing Reckoning with more damage amplification. We also want to bring back Hybrid Kayle, because a lot of players really miss that build, so Reckoning is also getting an attack damage ratio. We want our healers to be more combat oriented. This patch we're making changes to Nidalee, Sona, Soraka, and Taric. The goal here is to make these champions have a reason to get into a fight and engage in combat. We like when champions really want to get in there, not just sit back and toss out heals. Nidalee's Primal Surge is getting a higher mana cost and a lower AP ratio. This will make her less sustainable in lane and will hurt her late game heal power. We're bumping up her offense though. Javelin Toss is getting a better cooldown and mana cost, so you'll be tossing those out a lot more. We're also significantly buffing Cougar Form with extra armor, magic resist, and AP ratios. You should feel a lot better about transforming and jumping around combat now, especially late game. The base heal and AP ratio of Sona's Aria of Perseverance are going down a bit. However, we're making it more clutch, as it will now double the armor in magic resist aura on her target and herself. She's also getting a few bug fixes and tweaks to increase her damage and overall activity, so she'll be much more action oriented. Soraka is getting a huge set of changes. Astral Blessing is getting an increased cooldown, but we're bumping up the armor buff's power and duration. Soraka should be more about healing at the exact right time and having a huge impact that way, as opposed to constantly sustaining her teammates. Starcall is going to be much more compelling as well, with a lower cooldown, more magic resist shred, and a few other goodies. We're increasing her base stats to make walking into the fray a little more forgiving too. Infuse is also getting a lower cooldown, pushing Soraka into more of an active buff and debuff oriented support. Taric is also being pushed towards combat. The base cooldown on his heal is going up, but it's being compensated by two changes. His base attack speed is getting increased, and attacking an enemy champion will reduce his imbue cooldown by 4 seconds instead of 2. So if you're playing Taric and you're attacking people, hitting them with your hammer, you'll have better cooldowns than before. But if you're just hanging back, only casting heals, you'll be less effective. Thanks for tuning in to the League of Legends patch preview. Please subscribe to the Riot Games YouTube channel up top and leave us your thoughts on the updates in the comments below.